Hey everyone, Ken here with another lantern video as promised. Believe it or not, yes, I promised you another lantern video next week, and I'm doing my darnest to make it happen. I'm out here and I have been doing a little bit of picking. Not that type of picking, lantern picking. Although that was a cool tour. I did take a tour of the C.F. Martin guitar company. If you ever get a chance, out in Nazareth. If you're not too far, I highly recommend it. It's a really cool place. Not that I play. I play with my lanterns. I wish I could play, but anyway, been out doing some lantern picking, and lo and behold, I came across this really old Monarch. It's a really old version 1, I believe. I believe it's one of the original things. It's got the small filler cap and flat fount. And soldered in bottom. I don't know if that's coming out too well on camera, but believe it or not, there's some remnants of solder there. But lo and behold, it's missing the burner and the cone. But yeah, 20 bucks. I couldn't let this thing go for 20 bucks. And it's got some kind of, I guess the globe is painted. Yeah, it looks like it's like somebody tried to paint the globe red, but other than that, it's in good shape. Solid overall. Seems like it'll clean up fine. Just needs that burner and cone. So, like I said, I've been out picking, and look what else I came across. I came across another lantern here, and looks like somebody tried to make a candle thing. I don't know what's going on there. It's got a broken globe. It's got a candle in there. It's all painted gold, but look at the price. I got this baby for $5. So, for $5, I'm going to take a gamble that this burner and cone, and it's a hinged cone as well, and I do believe that this cone was supposed to be hinged. Yep, there it is. There's the little doohickey there. I don't know what the proper name is that holds the cone on to be hinged. So, thing is though, I don't know if everything is okay under all this stuff. And what I'm going to do is we're going to take this apart. I'm going to do it live on video. I usually kind of edit this stuff here and then give you the best results of it. But I think I'm actually going to try to get into this thing, see what we got. So let's go for it. I did nothing to this lantern other than put it in my garage. And wow, look at that. It's even, I just realized that the wire guard is even pulled through. So I'm going to have to start, maybe get a pair of, I mean, the globe's already broken, but I guess the best thing to do is try to be to poke that back in, and we'll see if we can take that globe out properly. If you give me a second, I'm going to just get a pair of pliers. Alright, so I got a pair of needle nose. I'm going to try to bend this and push it back through the hole. There we go. Now that's where it's supposed to be. Now, hopefully I could pull this up. And then, like I said, I don't really care too much about this. Although, you know what happens when you buy these things. Then you end up feeling sorry for this guy. And then you're probably going to try to rebuild this at a later date. But, you know, for $5, I figured, well, you know, what are you gonna do with it? But, wow, that's really ugly. Yeah, I think that globe's a good candidate right for the garbage. But let's see what we got here. Might even be a good idea to put some gloves on here. I don't know what the heck we got here, but looks like masking tape. Remnants of a candle. A lot of masking tape. Yeah, boy. I'm hoping that they just plop this in there. I mean, maybe it'll come out. Ah, look at that. I'm liking it. So far, I'm liking it. A lot of dripped wax here, but that's on the globe plate. All right. Let's see if we can lift up on the lift mechanism. Wow. Oh, look at that. The air tubes are split. Well, that makes me feel even a little better. And you know what? At this point, ouch. Something just stuck me. I think it was a shard of glass there. Yeah, all right, maybe. Oh, look who's home. Look who's home there. We got a spot. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, look at this guy. Huh? I think we'll put him outside. Maybe we ought to relocate him real quick. Hold on a minute, folks. I'll be back. I'm going to put him outside. There he is. All right. All right, back inside here. Let's see if we can get this globe plate off. Should come off pretty easily. I think it's coming off. Yeah. Maybe this side. I should have taken this side off. Okay. Wow, all kind of junk coming out of here. There we go. Pop the globe plate off. Now, boy, this thing stinks too. It's got some kind of odoriferous, strong kerosene odor. All right, let's see if we can. Yeah, it's just what I figured. That's all solid. It looks like it's even got a wick still in there. And more masking tape. But maybe, if I pry this a little bit, let's see what happens here. There we go. I think, look at that. We got ourselves a burner. I think we got ourselves a good burner and cone. But I think the burner is stuck. And the cap is stuck. So, I guess, unfortunately, I am going to have to hold the video right there, because you know what happens. I'm going to have to get out my special sauce and soak this thing down here for several hours and break everything free. But that being said, I think, and outside of stripping this gold paint, getting rid of this gold paint, I think we're going to have a good burner and cone for our Monarch here. And yeah, this guy, I guess maybe I'll end up keeping the globe plate. Globe plate's good. Going to be good for parts. And it's got a good cap. And actually, look at that. I didn't even realize that somebody made a bail. Made the bail for it. Doesn't even have the original bail. So this is probably going to be a parts lantern or a donor. Or I actually have several other lanterns. I'm probably just going to end up like either selling them real cheap or giving them away. But anyway, I hate to do a video without lighting anything up. And I did also come across another lantern that I've had in my garage for several years and never did anything to it, and finally did something to it. We got this cool E.T. Wright number 4. Now this thing, when I got it, was full of silver, gunky silver paint, real ugly, and yeah, I had to strip this guy. I didn't really film doing any of the work on it, but as you guys know how it goes, it's not the funnest job stripping a lantern. But I stripped it all down, and then believe it or not, after I stripped it, it got really rusty. It did a nasty flash rust. I don't know what was up with that. So I had to work quickly and get some ballast. All the worst part of it was down on the skirt. You can still see the pitting on it, but I did get it all nicely back to somewhat of a condition. Oh, and by the way, it was missing the pull tab too. So I did have a brass pull tab I put on there, which now looks outlandishly new compared to the rest of the lantern. But I'm going to just try to keep rubbing it so I can eventually get that oxidized. But like I said, I hate to do a lantern video and not light anything. So that being said, we'll at least feature this lantern in the video, and we'll give this a light up. And this is a really good burner. This is a really good performer. This thing, I've used it a few nights out on my patio and out in the gazebo, and yeah, I'm really happy that I got this restored. So with that being said, I'm going to give it a good soak, try to get that burner out. The cap cap is even stuck. I gotta get everything. I gotta get everything unstuck and get this one. I just realized this one's even got a little lean to it. We're gonna have to straighten that one out. We'll get this one cleaned up somewhat. Get him the burner and cone, and we'll come back maybe in a week or two, and hopefully we'll have that going for you guys. So you guys take care for now. Thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you real soon in another video. Bye bye.